I think I've done everything I need to do apart from that. There we are. And take this off there. And we are ready for action. Let's get warmed up for me. And now I've just chopped my head off. That's better. Right, so let's get you started, shall we? It's going to just warm up through your shoulders. Nice to see you all this morning. Got some lights on. I'm hoping that will brighten things up a bit. So let's just loosen those shoulders. Loosen them out. Shrug up your shoulders for me. Let them go. Let your arms just swing across you and out to the side. Give them a nice little stretch out there. Then you're going to just bring your arms forwards and back. So just start to let those arms go. And then I want you to take one arm and bring your arm behind you. And as we circle the arm round, we're going to look over your shoulder. So we just gently stretch and open. And then to the other side, bring your arm up and let that arm come back and back and up. And then let the backs of your hands come together. We're going to stretch out through your back. Press your hands away, round out through your back, open up through your chest. Oh, no penny this morning. And then again, backs of your hands together, round out through your back. Open up through your chest. And then from here, I'm going to come into a little kick. Let this leg come up in front. So nice and loose to start off with, just starting to warm up through your hip, through your thigh. Just let that leg come up in front of you. Straight-ish if you can, and then to the other side. Let that leg come up in front. Up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let that leg come out to the side. So we let your leg lift up, 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 and again. Heel lifted, and then over to the other side. Let that leg come up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just let your heels come up behind you. So just open up through the hips, shake out through your hands as you're doing this. Heels come in, and then just a little side step. So from the curl to a side step, come across. Oh, I looked up and you're all moving, which is not a great surprise, is it? So come over and over. We need to do our shout outs today as well, for those of you joining me online. Across. And I know some of you, because you told me yesterday, I've been doing this recording. You told me in class, but can leave a message on YouTube. It's nice to know. Right, and then into a march. So my Tamsin and Liz and Denise, Claire, maybe Sue and Beverly, although Beverly's injured. Lift up for me. Hope you get better soon, Beverly. Just bend your knees for me, soften the shoulders, and we're going to come into a little punch here, forwards. Karen, I know you'll do it when you get back. Hazel and Maggie, even though you're here, Maggie, I know you're going to do it again, because Hazel's a tyrant like that. So cross. She's not, she's looking after you. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then stretch this arm up and over. Maybe Tamsin in Florida as well. You might be doing this. And then across and stretch out. And then up and stretch. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. That's it. And then from here, just start to swing these arms forwards and backwards again, getting that movement through your shoulders. Up, 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 up. Now lift up to the balls of the feet. Bend, come down. Up and down. Lift and lift and up and up and up and up and down. Then those arms come in and open up through the chest. Just get that big movement. Trying to move and warm up through your spine, round the back and lift. And then let this leg come up. We kick the leg up in front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the other side. Up, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the leg comes out to the side. We're going to lift and hold, and we tap and kick. Up. 3, 4, 5. Lift. Other side. In. Come on up. Leg lifts up. Up. 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then let your heels come up to your bottom. Elbows come back. You gently squeeze these elbows behind you. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Then a big side step across and in. Over and in. Step, step, step and slide. Step and slide. Step and slide. Nice big wide steps. And then hold that squat position just into your punch here. Oh, and Jill. Forgot Jill. Shout out to Jill. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump your feet back in. Start to swing these arms up and back. Up, 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 up to the balls of the feet. Lift and down. Up and lower. Up and up. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2. One more. Up and down. Give me a twist now. Just pick up your heels. Bring your hands around you. Feel the shoulder comes round. And then back into that kick. So reach this arm up and we'll come in. In. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. The arm comes up. We'll come down. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then out to the side. That leg lifts up, 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 up. Again. Lift, 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 lift. Over to the other side. Let that leg come up. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let your heel come to your bottom. Squeeze. In and up and up and up and up. And then there's a nice big side step. Step across. Use your space. Come on over, 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 over. Again from here. Big step. Across. Over. Over. And then just back to a little jog. Excuse me. In. Let those elbows come down by your sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, give me a nice big reach up and over to the side and stretch. And down, up and over to the other side and stretch. And down. Again, lift over and in. Lift over and in. And then just roll your shoulders for me. Get yourself some water and your light weights. And we will come on back. Here we are. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, we are ready, Karen. Good. So let's start with the kick with the weight. So this weight up in the air, just one. And then we're going to kick the leg and the weight comes down towards your thigh. 3, 4, again. 5, 6, 7, one more, 8, up, down, other leg lifts up, and we'll come in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then down. Then we round the back. So we're going to bring the weights in, open through the chest, in and open, in and open, in and open, and then hold those weights in, come into your squat, shoulders back, 1, 2, 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then come back up to me, then into your lunge position. This is where we've been working on our stability, she says, feeling wobbly. Come down and hold that shape. We'll take this into a side bend today, so your hands by your sides, holding your lunge, reach and lift, reach and lift, reach and reach, one more to each side, reach and reach, and then over to the other side. Come on down and hold, and in and reach, in and reach, and then one more to each side, in and reach. Come on up, and then we're going to just twist into a punch here. So your weight comes back into your chest, we rotate, we punch across and over, across, over, twist, twist, twist. 4 more now. We're just bringing that hip round as we do this. That's it. So your chest faces the side wall. I've lost count. Last set. And in. And then just bring those weights down for me, down onto the floor. So we are freestyle. So we can do our nice big side leaps. Cross. Now your option, remember, is to step and tap the foot in. If you can, we lift the knee up, across, and jump, over, over. 4, 3, 2, good, 1, and then just again those heels up to your bottom. Squeeze the elbows back, lift and lift, lift and lift. Nice and quick. We want nice snappy movements. Up, up, up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then just hold here. Take a moment. Bring your arms up. Come down. Bring your arms up. Come down. And then take those weights again for me, please. And we start with this front kick. So your arm's going to come up. We're strong through your trunk. And we're going to come in and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then to the other side, bring this arm up. And we're going to come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. And down. Then the back. We round the back. Open the chest. Round the back. Open the chest again. In and open and in and open. And then we come into your squat with your punch. Sink down. Shoulders come back. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Try and pull the other arm back as you do this, remember? So it's not coming just from here like that. We want to get that twist. So feel the movement in your body. In, a few more just to get that movement in, and then come back up. Good. Then from here, just roll your shoulders for me. Come into your lunge position. We're taking it down. Remember, we've been thinking about making sure that little head comes back in over your spine. And then we'll reach, come up, reach, come up, reach, and reach, and one more to each side. Reach and reach and up to the other side. 1 foot back. This comes down. Draw the chin in. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Again from here. Over and over and reach and reach, and then come back up. Shake out those legs. Let's just take this into that twist. So we come across, the body comes around, in, reach, reach, and over, and over, and over. And one more time, in and down. Then bring those weights down to stop you dizzy. And so that we freestyle here to come into that jump, come across and over, reach and jump, reach and jump. Spread that foot out. Remember with this, we're thinking about this, the distance we can travel to the side rather than height for this one. So it's about that sideways movement, keeping the hips agile across. And that's it, lovely, nice moves. Right, and then just hold here for a twist, looking over your shoulder, across, and over, and over, and over. Good, right, grab those weights again for me, please. One last time, one last round with these. Breathe. Bring your arm up into your kick. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to the other side, let this arm come up. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we come down and we're going to squat down. Hold this position. Shoulders come back. In, 2, 3. Feel that rotation through the upper body. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Hips still. We're going to do it again. Need a little bit more squat from some of you. Come, brave it. Bend those knees. Thank you. Let's go again. In, 2. It's not so much for the squat. It's so that the hips stay really still as you get that rotation. I'm not being mean. In, would I? In. Last one. That's it. And then up. Ooh, that was a lot of forward punches with weights. Right, bring your hands in round the back. Open up through the chest. And then in. And then open. In. Sounded like a mean teacher then. I'm really sorry. I feel bad. And then open. Right, let's come into your lunges. Hold. In. And we're going to come over and up. Reach and lift. Reach and reach and over and over and lift, and then to the other side. Come on down and hold. Draw that chin in. Reach and up. Reach and lift. Reach and reach and reach and reach, and then come back up. Well done. And then just roll your shoulders for me. We're going to come, hold this position, come into your twisting punch across and over. So the whole body twist to the side. And 2 more. In and in and back. Good. Right, those weights can come down to the floor now because we have one more of your little jumpy ones. Across and tap. Across and hold. Across and hold. Across and hold. Again, jump and lift. Over. Yes. Over and over. We spring. Across across, 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 again from here. Jump, 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 yes, and then just arms in, open up, arms in, open up, and then that big stretch here, reach your arms up, and then let your hands come down by your sides. Okay, grab some water. I'm coming back now with your big weights for the legs. Everyone complained about last week, by the way. Squats. If you are doing this class for the first time on the recording, I'd suggest you don't go too heavy, and you could perhaps just do 2 sets as well. So there are my little treating you. So we're going to start with this on the chest. Options are having this down here if you would prefer. This makes it more about the trunk and about the upper body and the insides of your thighs. So we start into a squat, up to standing. If you don't have a kettlebell, or holding the heavy kettlebell like this feels uncomfortable, you could use dumbbells on your shoulders. That is also fine. Down, 2, lift, up, slowly down, lift, up, yes, slowly down, lift, up again. Can we do 2 more? Slowly down, lift, up, 1 more, down, and lift. And then we're going to take that into one hand and onto one leg as we come into our single leg deadlift. So we bend, come down, slowly lift. Here's your option. Have one foot on the floor, but the back stays long. It's the same movement, a little bit more stable. You could also do this without any weight, because it's all about the movement. In and up and down and lift. Just 6. Then we move onto the other leg. So those shoulders are back. Remember how we talk about trying to keep those arms squeezed into your ribs. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Again from here. In and lift. Well done. Down and lift. Yes, come down. When we do those again, I'm going to just go through those options a bit more. Now, I want us to come into our shoulder press. So we're going to take that weight, and again, you may feel more comfortable with 2 dumbbells for this. It's really up to you. We're going to bend, bring that up overhead. So once I've just shown you that, and if you want to choose your weight choice, feel free. We come down, take a little squat, and that pushes up over your head. In, push. But I don't want anyone to take the teeth out. Up, in, up, in, up. 2 more. In, up. 1 more. In, up. And then, oh, that weight comes down to the floor. And we're going to do a little bit more springage. So let your knee come in now in front. In and pull down. In and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. So we're thinking power now. We're thinking bounce. Just spring to one leg. Spring to the other. In, 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 across. Once we've got that, now I want you to see whether you can jump. So we're coming up. We're springing off from one foot to the other. If that feels way too wobbly, keep going, but you could do this with 2 feet. What I want from this is this explosive power. So we're lifting up. We're lifting up. That's what your bones want. We're lifting up. We're lifting up. 1 more to each side. Across, yes. Across, and then just into our jog. So that kind of power, a bit like the shoulder press, is different to just your sort of, this is the impact, right? Running, but that real oomph, thinking about that explosive power. So things like skipping or Just that kind of drive forwards is one of the things we want to get. Right, feet wide. Give me a little twist here. Across and across, and then we come back to that weight. So grab that weight again for me, please. Remember that hold position. We can be here in the chest or down between those thighs. Breathe in, down. Remember, we are slowing these down. In and lift, up, down and lift, up, down and lift. That's 4. We're doing 10. In and lift, in and lift, in and lift. Again, down and lift. And we've got 2 more. In and lift, down and lift. Good. And then just that weight comes down, and we're going to come into your single leg deadlift. Your option, 1 foot on the floor. We have the long back, or we balance down and lift, down and lift. Again, in and down and well done. Still trying to keep those arms into your ribs. Really nice. Last one. Down, up. Breathe. Come to the other side. Those shoulders coming down by your sides. In and in and down, lift, down, lift. Again from here, 2 more. In and up, and 1 more. Down and lift. Good. And then the press. So that weight comes in towards your chest to start off with. We take a little bend. We're going to push, come on down, push and lower. Push, come down. Push and lower. Again from here. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Power that weight up. Yes. And again. Push. Yes. And down. Well done. And then that weight comes down to the floor. That little pull now. Knee in and up. In and 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we start to get that lift. So we start with the spring. Across. Up. 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 Yes. Up. Bit more spring. Up. Good. Up. Up. Can we lift high? Up. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Shake out through your hands. Just let your elbows come from side to side, and you're back into our little jog now. So running with your style, elbows close to your body, arms come up towards your chin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out through your hands, loosen up through those thighs. Get some water because we have 1 more round. We're going to make this the best one ever. Ooh. This is a wondrous thing is happening outside, if you noticed. The sun! What a joy! Right, I can see it through the rain's window. Right, chest and shoulders open. We are going to come into your squat. 10, in and lift. Yes, down and press up. In and lift. Down and lift. Again from here. Come on in. Push. Down push. We've got 4 more. In and press. In and press. 2 more now. In and press. 1 more time. Down and press. Good. And then that single leg deadlift. So again, the shoulders come back, the leg comes out. Down and up. In and lift. Down and down. And 2 more. In and 1 more time. Down and lift. Then into the other side, that back long, down and lift. In and down. And remember, you can have that foot down, bottom out if you need to. We've got 2 more. In and 1 more time. Down and lift. Good. Then that press. 3rd round, little bend through the knees. Breathe. Push and lower. Up and over your head. Good. And down. Up. Yes. And lower. Think about that power. Up. Good. In. Push. And. Push. And. Push. Yes. Well done. Push. Shall we do 1 for luck? Up. Over. And down. Well done. They are not easy. And really wanted to get that power from you this morning. Bring your arms up. Let your knee come on in. Up and pull down. In and in. And 2 more. In. And 1 more. In. And down. Good. And then from here, that spring. Drive. Drive up. Drive. Drive and lift. Over. And spring. Oop, spring. Got dizzy then. Spring. Spring. 1 more. Spring. Spring. And then up onto the balls of the feet. Lifting up through the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, just coming to a stretch now over to the side. I do just have a few little extra tricks up the sleeve. We come down and then in. Again, we're thinking power. So a move I want to work on with all my one-to-one clients. So I want you to just step back. We break this down into your lunge position. And then we're going to bring this leg through and let the knee lift. Oops. And then bring the leg back. So we lunge, drive the knee through. By all means, bring the foot back down to the floor before we go again. Lunge, drive the knee through. So that's what we're trying to do, is get that smooth from the lunge to the drive. Yes, and down. 1 more time. Lunge and drive the knee forwards. Yes, then to the other side. Bring that foot back, chest open, and we'll come down, drive the knee back, down, drive the knee back, down, drive, back, down, drive, back, down, drive, back. 1 more, down, drive, back, and then back to me. Well done. And then just a nice big side step. Feet to the side, drag that foot in, across, and then hands in and up and down. And we'll take this down to the floor. So grab your mats, please. That last flew by today. It's us into the floor. We got it. Here we go. Good. And you are there. Right. Okay. Onto your hands and Knees, are we all there? Yes, so your chest between your thumbs. And we're gonna start with this squeeze, shoulders together, and press, squeeze, and press, squeeze, and press, squeeze, and press. Then those toes come under. We are gonna hover, knees up off the floor, and lower, knees lift, and lower, and again from here, knees lift, and come on down. Then we are going to come over to the side. So bring this arm up. Arm comes all the way up and over and stretch. Let the arm and the leg lift. Come on down. Lift and lower. Up and down. Up. Hands and knees up to the other side. Bring your arm up. Lift up and over. And lift and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Lift and then come back down. And then once again from here, toes under, hover the knees off the floor, come on down, let your knees hover, and lower. And again from here, let your knees hover and lower. Now opposite hands and knee just comes up and away from the floor. Bring the arm and the leg out and down, out and lower, out and lower. One more time. Out and down. And then we're going to come round to seated. So if you let your hands come out in front of you, start to just gently roll back, opening up through your hips. Come on up. Roll back. Come on up. Roll back. Come on up. And again from here, roll back. Open up through your hips. Good. And up. And then we're going to come down to the floor, onto the mat. A little potted core work today, just to finish off our class. So your hands by your sides. Start with a little curl here. Pelvis comes under and release. And under. Release. And under. Release. And then we're going to press, lift up into a bridge. Come on down. We're going to lift and lower. Lift. Come on down. And again from here, lift and lower. And then those knees come up over your hips. Head and shoulders lift. Bring your hands into the back of the head and just let your head rest into your hands. Draw your hips up to your ribs and hold. And then can you let one leg come out and back, out and in, out and in, out and in. Again from here, out and out and out and out. Feet down, hands down by your sides, lift into a bridge. Come on down and up and lower and lift and down. And then just lift up and hold here, hips lifted. Press into the backs of your arms, soften those shoulders as you hold. Hips down in towards the floor, and then just let your feet lift up, and from here into your scissor, in and in and in. Can you lift head and shoulders, reach to the toe, and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then down to the floor. And we're going to just let your knees twist over to the side and stretch and hold. Let your knees come on up, over to the other side and twist And then just bring one leg onto your knee. Gently stretch. Just allow your knees to come from side to side and twist. Coming across and over and over and over. And then to the other side. Come on down, ankle to your knee. Gently coming from side to side, across, 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 and then hands into the backs of your thighs. Roll on up. We good? Give me a nice stretch up and over to the side and hold. And lower, up to the other side and lift. And then just come on down, chest over your thigh. And then down in front. And then over to the other side. And then slowly up onto your hands and knees. Let's just take your leg out behind you so you can press your heel down to the floor, get that stretch through your calf, and then round your back here. And lengthen to the other side, out, stretch, round, lengthen, and then just sit back or stretch out through your back. And then we'll come up. Pop yourselves up nice and slowly. Just let the blood come back to your brains. Heels down in towards the floor. Hips lift. Or stretch and round out your back. And we'll come up to standing. And then from here, we're going to just bring your hands in. Stretch out. Open up through your chest. Backs of the hands together. Open up through your chest. Take a big breath in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Bear with me. I'm going to switch the recording off.